Welcome in, friends. We are back for the Blue Collar broadcast, Thursday Night Football, Amazon Prime, and let's just hope it's not as bad as it looks tonight. We've been, I was going to say graced, but that's definitely not the word. The Thursday night games in general have been very, very poor, and this has the makings of yet another one, as the Jets are coming to New England to take on the Patriots, and these two franchises couldn't be further apart. As Well, the New York Jets have seemingly a lame duck coach in Aaron Glenn. I mean, the guy's in his first contract in year number one, and it's not going well. They're trading off pieces. I mean, you got to ask yourself, did Aaron Glenn know that the Jets were going to get into a rebuild mode halfway through his first season? I mean, I'm guessing no. So there's that. And then on the other end of the field, you have the New England Patriots under coach Mike Vrabel coming back. And these guys have the makings of something really special. Damn near top of the league in, every offensive statistic, EPA per play, um, EPA per pass. Their explosive pass rates are at the top of the league. Um, they have the makings of a legitimate team playing in a tough division with Buffalo and going head to head and beating Buffalo. The offense is really coming along, and Vrabel with the defense is just doing enough to get it done. So, I mean, again, the line on this game, it opened at 12 and a half. I saw it in the locals up to 14, which is kind of hard. If you're lucky to get 12 and a half, good on you. But we'll see. No bets right now, unfortunately. But as we're getting a look at some Drake May statistics here, 8 wins, completion percentage 71 and three quarters, 2,500 passing yards, 19 touchdowns, third in the league. As Brees Hall comes out, he decided to leave his go-kart in the locker room. And yeah, I mean, the one thing you can say for this game is at the very least, it's a divisional matchup, right? So you figure they're going to bring some intensity. But for all intents and purposes, the Jets are going to get their ass kicked tonight. And it could be ugly. Justin Fields under center. I mean, he's a good running quarterback, but he doesn't offer much in the passing game. Garrett Wilson's out. I mean, they got in the trade, they got AD Mitchell. So, I mean, that's something. Brees Hall's a fine running back. But, I mean, this team, this has the makings of a severe beating. So we'll see. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. It's still the National Football League. Anything could happen. And these guys are professionals, and these Jets players are playing for their job next year. So I wouldn't expect them to just lay down. And even though it is a 14-point line, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see them, play tough. But, you know, again, for all intents and purposes, the Jets are going to get their doors blown off here today as we watch them walk out. Pretty cool little features there. Got the nice unis going on the Thursday night. And like any game, all we can hope for is that the referees stay out of our way. Ryan Fitzpatrick shaves his beard and doesn't throw 8 interceptions at halftime. And yeah, I mean, that's it. Maybe we'll get some scoring. Maybe we can see, a little something. So as the Pats prepare to take the field, and we got about 9 or 10 minutes to kick off, we'll step aside for a second, let you all enjoy some commercials, and we will be back. Hang tight, friends. Alrighty, friends, we're just about ready for kickoff here as the New York Jets are going to try to do the unthinkable and knock off the New England Patriots. I find it highly improbable that that will happen, but you never know. You never know as New England gets ready to kick it off here. And we get a look at the two records. Patriots at the top of the division, 8-2, Jets at 2-7. Like we said at the outset, it's potential that Aaron Glenn, he could be one and done, and I wouldn't be surprised if he is. I mean, it was a wispy team to begin with, and it looks like they're just trading pieces off. So you never know. Any given Sunday in the NFL, anything could happen. As we get a look at Ngakwe, number 34, the return man. I'd lay minus 150 that there's a holding call on this initial kickoff because these guys on special teams just don't seem to know how to. They don't seem to know it's not okay to hold. Here comes the opening kick. And we're down, taken around the 5-yard line up to the 20. He cuts it up to the 25, greeted there, and kind of falls forward to the 30. Nice little hit. You're going to get your celebration on the kickoff team because those guys don't get to play much, and why not? Let them celebrate. As Justin Fields, number 7, trots onto the field, and here's some low lights for him. Second fewest yards, second fewest in the NFL. Who's lower than that guy? This guy rarely throws. 9 total touchdowns, 3 turnovers, terrible. Sacked a lot, terrible. And again, not the greatest team in the league. As he says, we can do it. They got trips right. They got the stack box from New England here. He's in the shotgun. Brees Hall off to his left. Single receiver out to the left here. Pumps his leg, takes a snap, and he looks left and throws over the middle. Complete right there to number 85, Taylor, his tight end. Nice job, Justin Fields, to get the first play, some positive yardage to the young tight end there as the Jets are in motion now. Fields going to huddle it up for him. Fewer than 60 passing yards in 4 starts. And that is remarkable. As Fields under center now. Single back is Hall. He brings a tight end into the backfield. I formation, sends a man in motion. Here comes the handoff to the right. Hall cuts it up the middle, and it looks like he's near a first down. He's probably got it there, right up around the 39-yard line. 2nd and 4 now for the Jets as he's got the bunch formation left, sends a man in motion to the right, brings him into the backfield, and it's a handoff. And Fields with the option is tackled right there. Robert Spillane coming up, make the play. Or sorry, Giddens right there in the backfield. And it'll be 3rd and medium right here for the Jets as we get a look at Zach Kerr, inside linebacker, the linebackers coach for the Patriots. Nice play there by Gibbons to come up and make the play in the backfield on the run option again, as it'll be 3rd and 5 here for the Jets. And the Patriots showing the single high safety look, stacking the box, which is what they've done. And it's understandable considering Fields doesn't offer much in the passing game. And Vrabel's yelling out, look at my mustache. We want some of this. 3rd and 4. Field shotgun. He's rolling. He's got all day back there. He's going to run it, and he's got the room. And Fields going to have himself a first down to the 35-yard line. He's pushed out about the 36. Nice job by Justin Fields to get the first down there as the coverage held up for him. Trips left, brought Brees Hall into the slot on the left-hand side and sent everyone downfield, kind of flooding the right side of the field, and he just broke to the left. Everyone was in coverage. No one manned up on Fields. And something to monitor there. See if they put a spy on Fields because he's hurt him pretty bad so far on the legs and with his legs. And you got to figure, I mean, that's his game. I don't know why they wouldn't stack up on him. 2 receivers right. 2 tight ends in again. Handoff goes, nope, it's an option. And Fields cuts it out to the left. He's got 3 or 4 yards, and he's pushed out there. And a steady diet of the run option there for Justin Fields. As the big man, Williams, gets hurt, looks like he got something off his left leg or something. As he goes down, a guy was blocked into him. He comes off the field, and that's going to hurt them. As we prepare for 2nd and 7, Jets methodically moving the ball here. They're across the 30 in field goal range. They got the condensed formation again, single back. as they bring everyone in at the line. Handoff goes to Brees Hall off the right side. He just crashes into the line for 1 or 2 yards there, and it'll be second or third down. Not much doing there as we're inside 10 minutes now. As we get Tanner Engstrad, Jets offensive coordinator. And he's had Fields active early. Really only one pass, the one to Taylor on the first play of the game. See if they go back to it here, 3rd and 5. And let's see if the Patriots put a spy on Fields as he's in the shotgun now. Davis in the game in the backfield. 2 receivers to the left and 2 cut out to the right. As Fields audibles at the line, he's got 4 seconds left on the play clock. Takes the snap, handoff goes up the middle to Davis. Nice tough run up the middle on the draw, and he's got the first down, but 6 or 8 yards. Well done. Nice job just poking through the zone there, and he has a first down. And the Jets, nice little drive here to start the game. Get these scripted plays going as we get a nice look at it here. They bring the guard over on the trap, and Davis just patiently waits for the hole to develop, and he gets there. Trips left, bunch left, shotgun. Handoff goes to Davis again up the middle. Basically the same play. He gets 3 or 4 there. Nice tough running out of number 32, Davis there. As we're inside 9 minutes now, 8:55, as this Jets' first drive is really chewing up a lot of clock, and you figure this is exactly what they have to do. Again, huge underdog in this game. Why not chew the clock and just continue to grind it down the field? Keep it as close as they can. Don't know how much they can rely on their defenses in this game. As Fields is in the shotgun here on 2nd and 6. 10-play drive, 56 yards. Brings the tight end over to the left. They got 2 tight ends there. Condensed formation again. And it's a pitch out to the right, Mechie. And he's going to throw a little trick play back to Fields. Oh, nice try. Not a great throw, but decent idea anyway. Try something different. They had Fields stacked up there against the outside linebacker, Chase on. Good coverage from him. He read it the entire way. As they set was that Williams in motion out to the right, and then Chason was all over it. I mean, well done by 44 to stay in coverage there. He even turned around. Nice little work there by number 44. Good job, big fella. 3rd and 6 as they attempt to rally the crowd. Here we go. Shotgun. Trips left. Single man outright, and he's got Davis in the game again. Here comes the pressure up the middle, and it's going to be a false start as we get our first look at the Zebras. Aaron Glenn he just can't believe it, but this is Jets football. So 3rd and 6, or delay game, huh? I don't know if he got the timeout in time. Look, he was going for it. Let's see if they gave it to him. As he was in a full sprint down the sideline. And Justin Fields is saying, man, I got to look at the play clock. That's all right, Justin Fields. 3rd and 6. 8:20 left, first quarter. Jets have to burn that first timeout as Fields comes into the huddle. They're laughing about it, but that's all right. They're at field goal range here, and curious to see what they draw up here as we keep looking over at Drake May as he prepares to take his team onto the field. Looks pretty calm and ready to go. Vrabel got the mustache going. My man. It's a good look there, big man. As the play clock's in motion now, we're down to 15 seconds, and we're ready to work here on 3rd and 6. Shotgun. 2 high safeties for the Patriots. Showing pressure off the right side, left side. Fields takes the snap. He looks right. And he throws down the middle. He's got a man right there at the 15. Or inside the 5 is A.D. Mitchell. Welcome to New York. 1st and goal. Nice little slant route from Mitchell. Good job by Fields to plant his foot and find him over the middle. Shows a 2 high safety look. The tight end clears out to the right. And here comes Mitchell there. And wide open for him. Well done. Justin Fields puts it on him. And the Jets are in the red zone, ready to work. Sorry, that was Johnson. My mistake. And 2 tight ends in again as they go jumbo here. Everyone condensed down in the line. Shotgun, Brees Hall. Hand off the Hall as he stutters around. Gets 1 or 2. He's met right there, and he's just going to be stood up. And it'll be 2nd and goal from about the 5 or 6 yard line now. 7.5 minutes now. Just a long drive now here. Patriots defense been on the line or on the field a whole lot as they're trying to cook up some plays. Let's see what happens here. They bring one of the tight ends off field. 13 plays, 68 yards, 7.5 minutes, just shy of 8-minute long drive. And here we go. Fields, shotgun, trips left. Another condensed formation close into the line. Brees Hall still in the game there. And he does a run option. He takes it outside to the 5, and Justin Fields going to trot into the end zone. Touchdown, New York Jets. Nice job, Justin Fields. Good job by the Jets on the scripted drive. The run pass option again. He fakes the handoff, cuts it out right, and he's one-on-one with the defensive end. He beats him out to the corner. Here's a nice look at it. Fakes the draw play, and again, defensive end there. Who was that? Membu. He does just one-on-one to the outside, and he just can't beat him. No, it's Harold Landry. And Justin Fields is much too fast for him here as he bit on the run option, and he's got it, and he's in there. And the Jets on the board, 6-0 as we await the PAT. Here comes the kick. It's up and it's good, and it's 7-0 Jets, and well done. And who says a 2-7 team that has a wispy offense can't score a touchdown? Justin Fields and the Jets, nice first drive there as they march all the way down the field methodically. Had 4 or 5 first downs on that drive, and Fields takes it in. Step aside for a second, and we'll be back. Hang tight, friends. We're back, sports fans. Blue collar broadcast, Thursday night football, Jets and Patriots. As the Jets, with a nice first drive going all the way down the field, taking up a lot of clock. Aaron Glenn seems to be happy. It's almost like the first time the Jets have scored a touchdown all year. Maybe it'll be their last. Who knows? This team has been pretty bad. But they seem pretty jacked up, and it is a divisional game, so that's not surprising. It's good to see a little fight out of the Jets. Like I said, all these guys are playing for jobs next year, so it is to be expected. Here comes the kick down to the 10. It's received there up to the 20. He's got 25, about to 30, meets a wall of men, and he goes down. Nice job, kick team, to stop it. We get our first look at Drake May, and Drake May's been having himself a fine season. 72% completion percentage, 2,500 passing yards, third in the NFL, 19 touchdown passes, also third in the NFL. And this offense has been pretty special. They have been able to unlock the explosive play. And with Josh McDaniel as the play caller, reminiscent of the old Pats, getting a lot going. Let's see what he can do here against this Jets defense. It's been, cut to pieces since the trade deadline. Jumbo set to start. Play action from May, throws out to the right. It's caught right there by the tight end. He's just wrapped up and thrown down. That'll be about nothing there. As Hunter Henry just grabs the ball and goes right down for no gain, using the two tight end set. And I figure we see a lot of that with Hooper on the other end as Hunter Henry runs out of the game. Drake May huddles him up. 2nd and 10 now. 6.5 minutes left. This is 5 straight games here with 2 touchdown passes. Longest active streak in the NFL. Not bad. Not bad. Shotgun now. Trips left, sends Henderson out. 5 wide receivers, 2 out to the right. As Jets show the cover 4 look, here comes the pass, and it's caught right there by Diggs at about the 39. He's going to be wrapped up in suplex. The WWF, a little slam down. Number 29 with a nice little tackle right there. Well done, Brownlee. And we're going to get a flag. And here we go. Aaron Glenn can't believe it. Not much he can believe all season, to be perfectly honest. As our referee comes over, if it takes him this long to figure it out, maybe they don't need to call it. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, because he tackled him. Well, let's just hope this doesn't happen too much, and this is the last one. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. The guy's fighting to go forward. You got to take him down, and he took him down. What else is he supposed to do? I mean, Aaron Glenn doesn't like it, and I don't think he should, to be perfectly honest. Inside 6 minutes, as the referee tells him, shut up, you're going to be fired in 2 weeks. Get out of here. 1st and 10 now, Pats. Aaron Glenn still chirping. Good for him. Nice to see a little fight. As the Pats are across the 50 now. And again, trips right. Here goes handoff to Henderson up the middle. He cuts through, and he's got about 7 yards there. Man, makes one more man miss there, and he could have broke that one out. As Henderson just off his left guard, straight up the middle, and a nice little shoestring tackle there to save potential touchdown. 2nd and 3 as we get a look here. Condensed formations in the tight end in motion, and that gap just opens wide up. Nice block, Mac Hollins, as the cornerback comes crashing down the line to save it. Trips right now, shotgun, moving quickly, singled out to the left as they bring Hunter Henry in again, and they pitch out to the left to Henderson, and he's wrapped up in the backfield. Nice job. Nice job. Campbell on the tackle in the backfield, as the Patriots are going to lose a couple right there. They brought Hunter Henry down, look to pull him along the line, toss out to the left, and the Jets just cracked through the line. We're able to wrap him up in the backfield, as it's going to be 3rd and medium or so for the Pats. And again, they'll be looking in the shotgun. Trips right again. Hollins out to the left. Jets single high safety as they're dropping some guys back now, and they drop a couple into coverage. May looks over the middle. He's got Diggs again, but it's short, and he's 2 yards short of the sticks, and they'll be at about the 38-yard line. That's a long field goal, 4th and short. Curious to see if Vrabel and his mustache want to go for this one. He brought Diggs over the middle on a little flat route over the middle, and he was short of the sticks, so 4th and 2, and they're going to go for it. Josh McDaniels calling out the play. Let's see what he cooks up here. Trips right again. Shotgun formation. Henderson off his hip there as he brings Douglas down in the line, condense it again, steps up in the pocket, looks right, and he throws right, and he's got his man, and it's Douglas, and it's a 1st down, and that was much too easy there as Stevens on the tackle. Douglas, really easy for him right there. Plenty of space, massive separation, and it's 1st and 10. Easy 4th down and 2 pick up there for the Pats. As we get a look at the matchup here, Douglas comes down the line. Stevens stays with him, and he just cuts and just burns Stevens. I mean, that's just too easy right there. That's much too easy. 4th and 2. That's there all day long. Here we go again. Jumbo formation. Single wide receiver out to the left. Hollins in the slot off to the right. Audible here as they got pro form. Single back is Henderson. Handoff goes to Henderson. Directly up the middle. They crash down the line. He's got about 2 yards. That's nothing doing. As they're just grinding it up the field now. And Patriots showing a few different looks here. We've seen some 5 wide. We've seen a couple big formations, 12 formations with the double tight end. As they're bringing in some new guys here is McDaniel. Hell of an offensive coordinator. We'll see if he get another job as a coach. Highly doubt it. 2nd and 7. 7 plays, 41 yards on this drive. Henderson out again into the slot, empty backfield, 5 wide receivers as the Jets drop him back in the zone. May under pressure, he steps up in the pocket and he slides and he goes down just shy of the first down marker. It'll be 3rd and about 2. That was a quick recognition there by May as he just stepped right up, cut right through the middle, and picked up a few yards on the ground. As we're inside 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 10 seconds now, 3rd and 3 for the Pats as this first quarter is going by quickly, especially after that long first drive. Drake May surveys the field, 3rd and 3. Again, empty backfield, 5 wide receivers, trips out to the left. As the Jets are bringing some heat up the middle, May stops, throws on a dime, and he's got it to Diggs again. First down, nice job. He knew right where to go. Diggs cutting out a little out route there. Nice job, Drake May, to recognize it and get rid of it quickly. Here we go. Diggs working out of the slot on the right side. Just a little up and out. And that's just good recognition there. First read, he's there all day. And Drake May getting it done. Another first down on this drive as they are knocking on the door. Now they're at the 19-yard line. Under center this time. Hunter Henry in motion to the right. Here comes the handoff. Right side, Henderson through, and he just barrels forward, and he gets about 9 yards. Invites the contact as number 22, Adams, comes up, the safety, to make the tackle, but not before 2nd and 1. Arm tackling there, not going to get it done. Henderson running hard, man. You like to see that out of the young guy. Just put his head down and just let's get after it. And he just runs Adams over. Well done. 2nd and short. Let's see if they take a shot here with the play action at the end zone. 50 seconds left. Trips right. Under center again. Hunter Henry in motion again. And the handoff again goes to Henderson up the middle. He cuts it out, and he's stuffed right there. Well done. 72. Meets him right at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down. Let him set up another 3rd and short here. Nice tough running by Henderson, but he just ran into a wall as the Jets were able to clog some lanes up there. And it'll be 3rd and 1. Let's see if we get this playoff for the end of the first quarter. 22 seconds left here as the play clock and the game clock are essentially the same. Yep, last play of the first quarter incoming, potentially. Trips right. Jumbo formation again. Sends Diggs in motion to the left. Under center is May as he audibles now. Play fake. Backs Mac Hollins off a little bit, and they're just going to wait till the end of the quarter. And that'll be the end of the first quarter, 7-0. And it's only been 2 drives. Wow. As they're going to switch fields here. 7-zip Jets at the end of the first quarter. Just the first drive for the Pats. We'll step aside for a second and we'll be back. Hang tight, friends. Welcome back, friends. Beginning of the second quarter here as the New England Patriots are knocking on the doorstep, Gillette Stadium in the Northeast. We'll hold comment on any of these Boston fans for now, just for now. As the Pats huddle up here, Drake May under center, got the big man, 95, in the backfield. Pro form here, got the jumbo formation. Henderson, the running back, here he goes. Handoff goes up the middle, and he's right there. Man, he's hit, and he spins off, and he's got the first down. Nice, tough running by the rookie there. He was greeted in the backfield. Let's get another look at that because the defense was in the backfield, and he one-on-one made a miss. Just spun right off of him. Good job. Nice individual effort there. As we get a look here right up front. They're blocking down the line. Henderson, it's the cornerback off the inside that got him. Same guy that got called for the penalty, as May is under center again. He's got trips left. Here he comes again. Pitch out to Henderson. Nice little stutter step. He's through, and he gets greeted again there at the 3. He's rushing forward, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown. Patriots. Man, the tush push. He gets the assist from the offensive line. He's greeted in the backfield, and oh man, nice effort there, but even better effort from his offensive line, pushing him in from about 3 yards out. As the pitch went out to the left-hand side, he made a move off the side, cut it back upfield. Here we go. Little pitch out left. He's dead to rights there, steps forward, makes a little spin move off of the linebacker Sherwood, and then the offensive line and the tight ends get in and push him in from about 3 yards out. And that's going to tie 7-6 as we await the extra point. As the English Premier League kicker comes out, I'm sure he's got a man bun. Here comes the spot, the hold, the kick is up, and it's good, and it's 7-7. As we are just 45 seconds in here to the second quarter, as we're tied up. Nice work by the Pats to answer back. And honestly, they made it look easy. Let's see what happens here on these second drives. Hang tight, friends. We'll be back. We're back, friends, as the kickoff to the Jets is received, and taken up to about the 30-yard line as he runs into a wall of humanity there. And we're going to get some replays of the Jets' first drive. All run pass option, basically. Little pitch out there to Hall. Nice play. Fields here stepping up in the pocket. No one on him as he was able to scramble. 3rd and 6. A nice little slant play there to Johnson. And then again, he beats Landry on the run option outside. That's too easy for him. As they go jumbo again, they got the bunch left in the shotgun. Brees Hall off his left hip as everyone's condensed down on the line. He takes it, hands off to Hall up the middle. He's got 2 or 3, and then he gets greeted there and just swallowed up as number 55, Gregory, swallows him up. And our guy, Williams, still on the sidelines, limping to the locker room. Let's see if he can return. Doing a little wind sprints on the side. Looks like maybe he might want to try and have another go at it. Let's see. Milton Williams, 5th season in the league, 15 sacks, 37 quarterback hits. As Fields is in the shotgun again, 2 receivers left. He's got 2 tight ends on the right side of the line. As Pat's loading the box, Fields throws left, and it's outside and too far for Mitchell. And that's not going to get it done. Not a great throw. 3rd and 9. And Fields not known for his throwing, and we know that. As here comes the big man back into the game, along with Chase on there. 3rd and 9. And let's see how the Pats defense wants to attack the Jets this go round. As they just kind of bend, don't break all the way down until they finally gave it up. Let's see if they can make a play here to stop this. Fields shotgun, Davis in the game as he's got condensed line again, 2 by 2. And they're dropping into cover 4, and he throws over the middle short, and that's not going to get it done. Mason Taylor 3 yards short, and I don't know why you run a 5-yard route when you need 8 yards, but the Jets are going to kick this one away. 4th down. As the punter comes on, Aaron Glenn's clapping, saying, "Come on, man, keep me employed for another week." I don't know, Aaron. Things are looking pretty grim in New York. So 13 minutes now, 2nd quarter. Jets go 3 and out on that drive. And this game, I mean, it's 7-7, but I don't know. Here comes McNamara, the punter, another English Premier League player, as the kick is away and it's good. Fair catch at the 20, received there as he guys getting pushed into from his own man. Little hand fighting going on. Love to see the guys that never play get into a fight, and love to see a team that's 2-7 talking crap to the fans when you're only on the field for 8 plays. But again, I don't play football, so I don't know what's going on down there, but I do know low T when I see it, and that's it right there. Fighting after the play. I get it. Schooler, little hand fighting. Just don't be dumb, okay? How about that? We're going to step aside for a commercial again, and we'll be back. As Tom Brady's going to try and sell some ninjas now. God, could do without this. Hang tight, friends. We're back in New England as the Patriots are getting ready for their second drive here. 1st and 10, 12:43 left in the second quarter as May is under center from his own 17-yard line. Here comes the snap. Play action, throws down the middle. He's got a man wide open. It's Hunter Henry up to the 41-yard line. And nice little pitch and catch there from May as Hunter Henry attacks the center of the field, working against a linebacker here. Nice look, pro form as the Jets stack the box. Play action. He steps and plants as Hunter Henry just gets right into the middle in behind the linebackers, and he's wide open. Nice throw there from May. And man, this now they're 1st and 10 at their own 40. May 6 for 6 on the day as he's got split wideouts. And again, it brings Hollins down on the line. Handoff goes to Henderson directly up the middle. He's got 2 or 3, and that's going to be it right there. See Mac Hollins coming down in a lot on the line, and they're running out of that formation quite a bit. Hollins had a nice block earlier in the game. As Vrabel comes over the defense and just says, you need to bury this team. There's no way why we should lose by less than 2 touchdowns. Absolutely bury this team. As we're getting a look at Drake May and his brothers, and that's great. I just want to watch the game. 2nd and 8, 11:30 left as May barks out the play and surveys the field. He's in the shotgun, 5 wide receivers, takes a snap, steps up in the pocket, and he's going to run it, and he's out to the left. He's going to go down. Oh, and he didn't get his slide, and he got cracked. Good job, Williams there. Can take a bigger hit. If the quarterback's not going to slide, bury that guy. That's exactly what you should do. It's almost like he was letting up a little bit because he didn't want to get flagged for anything, but May never went into his slide, and he just kind of gave him like a half a hit. Man, if he had that back, I imagine he'd want to bury him. 3rd and 7 now, inside 11 minutes as they break huddle. May surveying the field in the shotgun again. It's a tight formation again, 2 by 2, brings Henry in motion to the right. Henderson off his left hip as he takes a snap, looks right, plants, holding there, throws over the middle, and it's caught. Nice job. Hunter Henry's got the catch again. He's across midfield. 1st down, Patriots. Well done, Drake May. Well done, Hunter Henry. As May hung tough in the pocket, he's holding. Here's a good look at it here. Hunter Henry in motion to the right, lines up in the slot. May kept looking, stepped up as the pocket started to collapse, and Hunter Henry, one-on-one, just beat his guy. And May found him. Good throw over the middle, and another 1st down as they continue to cook here. 3rd catch of the night for Henry. Back into the under center. They got the I formation here. Henry in motion again to the left. Pitch goes to the left as he's just wrapped up, swallowed up in the backfield there. It's going to be a loss of 2 for Johnson as the defense just collapsed the line. Nice job by the Jets to get into the backfield there and break that play down, as it'll be 2nd and about 12. As the Patriots huddle up, no real hurry out of them. 2nd and 11 now. 9:30 left, second quarter. May, shotgun now. As he's got them spread out, empty backfield, 5 wide receivers, 3 out to the right, 2 out to the left. He takes a snap, steps up in the pocket. He's hanging tough. It's starting to collapse. He evades trouble, throws down the middle. He's got his man wide open, 1st down across the 30-yard line. And Mac Hollins, good job coming back to the play. Looked like May was about to get tackled there. Nice poise in the pocket by May as the pocket was starting to collapse. He just kind of slid a little bit, stepped up, found his man as Mac Hollins was working on the right side. Good job by Drake May, and good job by Mac Hollins to come back to the play and find a little soft spot in the middle as he's working against the zone over there on the right. Little curl route, and he just comes back to the middle, sits down, and good job to bail out his quarterback, and good job by Drake May to evade the pressure there. Here we go. Shotgun, Henderson in the back. 2 receivers out to the left, 2 to the right. Double tight end. Takes a snap, looks to the right, pump fakes, then throws back to the left. And it's Hollins again at the 10. He's got the catch, and he'll be inside the 9. There's a flag on the play. I thought he stepped out of bounds there. It looked like a busted play for a second, as we're going to get Alan Eck, 3rd season as an NFL ref, to come out and is going to give us the call as he is going to huddle up with the rest of these men as no one knows what's going on. Flags are flying everywhere, and they have to have a committee about it. If there's a flag, just call it. Let's go. Did you see it? Yes. Did you see it? Yes, yes, yes. What are we doing here? Legal contact defense. And that's going to be an automatic first down. Penalty declined on the reception as the Jets are backed up now and the Pats are inside their own 10. Here we get a good look at it. Stevens working against Hollins up close. And just a little zone. He just sat down. They just forgot about him over there. I thought he stepped out, but no, he's good to go, and he's out inside the 10-yard line. I don't know why we keep reviewing the play over and over again. 1st and 10 from about the 7-yard line. Jumbo formation. Henry again in motion to the right. And here comes the run again to Henderson. He cuts right, cuts it up the middle, and Henderson's in the end zone again. Second touchdown. Pats are on top, 14-7. And man, this is getting real easy for the New England Patriots. And whatever they want to do, they can do. And the Pats fans love it, and they should love it. Aaron Glenn looks on thinking, I'm going to be unemployed as you got little Pats kids that think they have the second coming of Brady, and Vrabel loves it. And why wouldn't he? Because this has the makings. That's 2 drives now for the Patriots. And I don't know if I think May is perfect on the day. I don't think anything has happened that has gone against New England. I mean, whatever they want to do, they can do. The Jets are offering zero resistance here. So it seems every drive, I don't see how they're going to get a stop. Extra point on the way. The English Premier League kicker kicks it through and his man bun, and it's good, and it's 14-7. And we have 7:54 left. Henderson runs right up the middle. Arm tackling is not going to get it done as the Pats take the lead 14-7 on Trevion Henderson's second touchdown of the night. Going to step aside for some commercials. Hang tight, friends. We'll be back. Back a little late, friends, but here we are as the Jets take over now on their third drive as we get our first look into Al Michaels. And we were a little tough on old Al Michaels on the last broadcast, and Al Michaels is a Hall of Famer and he's had a great career. And who cares if he was part of the Bull Moose party back in the day with old Teddy Roosevelt? That's all right. Just saying. You make make room for the rest of us here now. As Herb Street looks on and says, "Man, you should have seen me in college." As Fields is under center, he's got bunch formation again. The jumbo double tight end, single back is Hall as he's under center. Handoff goes to Hall. He cuts it up the middle. He's got 4 or 5 yards as he's greeted right there, and he's dropped by Spillane. As that'll bring up second and about 6 for the Jets. And if you're a Jets fan, well, my condolences. But if you're a Jets fan tonight, I mean, hope to see something as we get a look at the owner. And yeah, no, all I got to say is no, because the picks, no, the direction of this franchise is not the right direction. Anyhow, 2nd and 5, shotgun for Fields. The receivers split out, 2 to the left, 2 to the right, tight end in the slot here. Brees Hall in the back, and it's going to be delay game, or maybe he got it off. Pressure coming off the right side. Throw goes out to the tight end. He's wrapped up right there by Tyvi after a 2-yard gain. And that's Ruckert on the catch. Nice tackle by Tyvi, just wrapping him up and just stopping it right there. It looked like it might have been delay game, but I guess they got it off. Fields was calling for the ball as there's some delays getting the calls in from the sideline. But the Jets will huddle it up. 3rd and 4 now. Curious to see if they go back to the run pass option again. It's really the only thing they've had going for them as Fields in the shotgun. Motion man coming over to the right. He's got 2 receivers left. Takes a snap. No pressure. He's going deep down the left field line. He's got a man. There's a throw over the top, and it's not caught. He tried to drop it in there to Mitchell. Nice throw by Fields, and nice effort from Mitchell as he had one-on-one with Gonzalez over there, and it was there. Let's see it. Let's get a closer look at it. Mitchell working against Gonzalez one-on-one, and he gets right by him. It's a little stutter step, and here comes the throw from Fields. And man, Mitchell's got to make that catch. He had his man beat as Gonzalez going to catch up, and it hit him in the hands, and he dropped it. And you got to make that catch. You got to make that catch. As the punter's coming out again, and I'm guessing at the end of this next drive, it's going to be 21-7. Fair catch right there at the 15, and that's where the Pats are going to start. Nice throw from Justin Fields, not what you would expect. Single coverage over on the left-hand side. They took a shot on 3rd and 5, and he dropped it in there, and Mitchell couldn't come up with it. I'm going to step aside for 1 second. We'll be back. Hang tight, friends. We're back to New England. Second quarter. Going to be the third drive now for the Pats, and they're 2 for 2 with two pretty darn easy drives. I mean, they're having their way with this Jets defense as expected, and let's see if they don't just pile it on now, and see if Mike Vrabel just wants to bury this team and just put them away early. As May under center, ready to work. Two receivers left, one out to the right. As single back is Henderson. 8 seconds left on the play clock. Play action. Steps up. Pressure coming. Dumps it off to Henderson. He's going to have 5 or 6 as he's wrapped up right there. Nice tackle there by number 27 Moore. As we get another look back into the Bull Moose. And Mr. Kirk Herbstreit. A little cold up there in New England now. As Herbstreit got a nice little watch working there. He's got a little bracelet on over there. He's flossing a little golds. Herbstreit living the good life now. And he's telling you, I am living the good life now. 2nd and 5. Diggs in motion out to the right. As they got the jumbo in. Pro form. Steps up, throws to the right, and it's Hollins again. First down. Nice, easy pitch and catch out to the left. And Stevens doing his best out there, but it's just, man, this Patriots offense there's zero resistance. 5:15 left here in the second quarter. 11 straight completions for Drake May, and they're making it look very, very easy. I mean, this is like, it shouldn't be this easy. 1st and 10. We're inside 5 minutes now. Drake May calling out the play, surveys the field, shotgun here. He's got two receivers out to the right. Hollins down in at the line again as the handoff again goes to Henderson. And good job by the Jets to crash the line. It's going to stop him at 1. And each time that Hollins comes down in on a condensed formation, they're running. And that time the Jets picked up on it and closed it off. As we get a look at the records of the youngest QBs in the league, 23 years old, J.J. McCarthy, no comment. As Josh McDaniels calls a play and looks on and says, let's bury this team now. And Vrabel trips right. Hunter Henry in line off to the left. The handoff goes to Henderson. They crash the line. Sherwood there, and he wraps him up. Nice job getting into the backfield and making the tackle there. Well done. I'm sorry, that was Quincy Williams on the tackle. Good job crashing down in there and just stopping Henderson right at the line of scrimmage. That'll set up a 3rd down. And good to see a little fight out of the Jets defense as they were kind of having their way there, and it's going to be a 3rd and long. Let's see if Drake May can do something. Let's see if the Jets defense here can get a stop. 14-7, 3:45 left, second quarter. Drake May, shotgun. He's got trips left. Hunter Henry in the slot out, and Douglas singled up out to the right. Henderson in the backfield. As he takes a snap, surveys, steps up, no pressure, throws down the middle. He's got a man. Oh, and he dropped it. Diggs, it hit him right in the hands. He felt the contact coming, and he dropped it, and he's grabbing at his hip. There's a flag here. Oh, don't tell me they're going to get bailed out on a head-hunting hit. He heard the footsteps, and he just collapsed, and incomplete pass. There you go. No flag. Good job by the referees there not to call it. Good job. Thank you. That was on Diggs, and he's pretending like he's hurt because he dropped the pass. But here we get a good look at it as no pressure. May steps up in the pocket, finds his man right down the middle, and Diggs just dropped it. It hit him dead in the arms. I mean, I don't know how he felt the contact coming, and that's why he dropped it. And it'll be the first punt for the Pats as the Jets dodge a bullet there. And here's them to kick down to about the 15-yard line. It's corralled right there. And of course we have a flag because there's always a flag on special teams plays. He takes it out to the 30, and there's Schooler again, the guy that's only on the field for kicks and wants to hurt people and just scream and yell and bash his head into the wall. And let's see what the flag is. I'm guessing it's blocking the back or some kind of something of that nature. As the referee steps out. Good no call on that last play too, ref. Good job. Got to call them good job when they have it. Holding on the receiving team, clockwork. It's almost like they've never done this before, but that's the way it's going to be. As the Patriots, first time stalling out, and the only reason he stalled out is because Stephon Diggs dropped the ball, hit him right in the hands, and he dropped it. And the reason he dropped it is it was right over the middle, and he didn't want to get hit. I'm going to step aside for a second. We'll be right back. Hang tight, friends. We're back, friends. 1st and 10 for the Jets. Let's see if they can get something going. They're going to be corralled back inside their own 10-yard line. 3:19 left here in the second quarter. Jets offense, that first scripted drive went well as they're going to line up in the pistol now. They're in tight. Fields calls out the play, brings a man in tighter. Handoff goes to Brees Hall as he breaks left. He's going to have about 4 yards there. Nice, good run in there, finding the hole by Brees Hall. It's going to be about 2nd and 5 or 6 here. Nice Hall gets up, and everyone's laughing because they're like, man, we thought you were going to come play for us. And he says, well, my go-kart gets good gas mileage. Just come check it out. As we get a look at the numbers on the Patriots defense, which has been mighty stout throughout the young season. Well, I guess we're about halfway. It's not too young. Pistol formation again. 2 receivers left. In tight. Man in motion here. Handoff goes to Brees Hall again as he cuts it back up over the middle. He's greeted right there. And Spillane takes him down. There'll be about 2 yards to go here. 3rd and a short 2. And kind of what you'd expect out of the Jets, working out of their, in tight, backed up against their own end zone here. As we are just about at the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they're going to get a playoff here before the 2-minute warning. 2:14 now. Shotgun. He's got 2x2. Hall still in the backfield here. Sends another man in motion here out to the right. 10 seconds left on the play clock, and they audible. And here we go. 2-minute warning ticks off, and that'll do it. 3rd and 2 as the 2-minute warning is here, and we're going to step aside for a second, see if the Jets can get it right. We'll be back. Hang tight. We're back, friends. 3rd and 2 now for the Jets. Shotgun for Fields. 2 receivers out to the right. And you got 2 out in the left. Davis in the backfield. Fields looks to the right. He throws right. And Mitchell with a nice effort there as Fields threw it to the outside off his back shoulder. He went back on it. Couldn't make the catch. It'll be 4th and 2. They're going to have to kick it back. Nice effort from Mitchell. It just makes you wonder if they were on the wrong page there. If he thought he was breaking out. Mitchell working out of the slot here against Gonzalez again. as they're manned up with one another. Little rub route gets him open, and the throw just goes to the wrong side. I don't know. I mean, it looks like Fields almost expected him to break out there, and Mitchell just had to plant and cut back. He is new to the team, so maybe that could be something. Punt is away. It's across the 50. Fair catch made there, as the Pats will start at their own 40-yard line. And the only thing that stopped the Pats on the last drive was Stephon Diggs not making a catch that hit him right in the arms. So let's see if they can get it into the end zone now. They got a minute 48 left. As Aaron Glenn comes over to talk to him, and they say, I don't know, coach. Something tells me you're not going to be here next week. But you never know. I mean, it is the New York Jets we're talking about. As we get the picture-in-picture on now, and we're getting a Dick's commercial here. As we pan the crowd, there's Santa Claus drinking a Budweiser in New England, and I would expect that in New England. It's cold as hell. You got to warm yourself up somehow. I'm okay with that. I don't particularly drink myself, but I don't mind. You're just gonna have a couple of road sodas, a couple of pistos in the crowd. Get after it. Do your thing. As the defense is chatting it up now, and Vrabel's over there listening to him, going, "Yeah, you guys figure it out. Just don't let Justin Fields score another touchdown." Okay, thanks. Got a game to 10-2 over here. Carry on. And Drake May under center. Tight formation again. He's got the I form. And the handoff goes to Henderson off the right side. He cuts it up. And looks like we have a flag. And let's see what it is. Pre-snap penalty. We're going to do it all over again. Aaron Glenn does not look happy. Wow, 12 men on the field. And this is what you expect out of a Jets team as we get the overhead view of it. And again, will Aaron Glenn be here at the end of the year? I'm guessing no. Man, oh man. 1st and 5 for the Pats. Steve Wilks, defensive coordinator. Let's go. Diggs in motion, single back, tight formation again. Handoff goes to Henderson up the middle as they crash the line and they get 1 there. It'll be 2nd and about 4. And the Jets doing a good job when they're noticing the run formations. They're just crashing the line. And a couple times now they've been able to get into the backfield. I mean, Henderson's only got 39 yards on 12 carries. What's that, 3.5 yards a clip there? It's not like he's carving them up. I mean, he has the 2 touchdowns. It's now they're going to spread them out as they go 4 wide receivers. Shotgun for May as they're off on the coverage. May rolling right, and he throws right. And it's almost intercepted. Man, miscommunication there. Nice effort as we have another flag. And let's see what this one is. And Vrabel doesn't like it. And he's yelling in. He says, come on, man. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. And it's going against New England. We got 1:11 here. First time we've really seen New England look a little out of sorts. Going to be holding on the Pats. They're going to back them up a little bit on number 66, Campbell, left tackle. As we get a look at it here. Working against number 9, McDonald. Tries to go outside on him. He hooks the arm just up into his throat there. I don't know. 2nd and 14. 1:11 left on the clock. May in the shotgun again. He's got him spread out. Pressure coming up the middle. May steps up. And he's looking deep, and he just dumps it off to Henderson. Nice job there as Henderson's greeted at about the 45-yard line. That'll set up a 3rd and manageable. Nice job by May. He's looking like he wanted to go something deep, wasn't there, and just went to his safety valve at the end right before he took a hit. He hung really, really tough there in the pocket. And nice job so far from Drake May in the pocket. This is, we've seen him do this a few times already as he wants to hurry it up. 3rd and 6 now, 45 seconds left. As they have trips right, Hollins again out to the left, Henderson in the backfield, Jets stacking the box up here, man coverage up top. He takes a snap, pressure's coming up the middle, he's got a man free, and he's going down in 56. Williams is going to get the sack as they brought the pressure off the side, and another flag. What is happening to this game? Why is there a flag on every play now? As Steve Wilks looking down the line, saying, about time I got to that guy, and it looks like it's going against the Jets, as Williams doesn't like it. Illegal contact. Man, oh man. That is a nice time for that. If you're a Pats fan, Stevens gets called for illegal contact. Let's see it here. Working against Mac Hollins out there. He's gotten beat a few times. He's got the hands up at the chest And what, does he just carry it too long? I mean, what is that? I don't know. I'm looking at the field view here. Was it just too far down the field? Fourth penalty against the Jets. Again, shotgun. Hollins on out to the left, two out to the right. May steps up in the pocket, looks deep, and he's going deep down the right side. He's got one man there, and it's going to be almost picked off. Williams in single coverage. Safety comes over to block it. Almost picked off, and the two guys kind of bumped into each other. The throw floated on May a little bit. It looked like he might have had him, but here we get another look. Single high safety. May looks to the right, steps up and throws. The ball did kind of float, looked like a little Pop Tart there. It just didn't have enough steam on it. If he would have gotten out there a little bit more, maybe he could have run under it. But it looked like the ball kind of floated on him. Just a little, started to wobble up there. And Stickers and we got a man down. Man, oh man. So the safeties, the cornerback and the safety collide on the interception attempt. We're going to step aside. Hopefully everyone's all right. Hang tight. We'll be back, friends. We're back, friends. As Stiggers walks off the field, looks like he's okay. That's good. 2nd and 10 now. And the Pats dodge a bullet there as that little floater could have easily been picked off. They go 3 wide now. Shotgun again. He's got Henry in line on the left. Chips. May hanging in the pocket. Flips it out there to Henderson, who's got it up to about the 40. He's got a first down. And they're probably going to call a timeout here. 13 seconds left. Why wouldn't they just call a timeout? There you go. 14-7 now. 13 seconds left as they bring out the coat for May. Keep him warm. Aaron Glenn looks on in disbelief as his season and his job just continue to slip between his fingers. Jets have made a couple of plays here, though. Unfortunate on the sack to get the illegal contact, which is, seemed like kind of a cheap call, honestly. Wilkes dialed up the pressure. We'll see 1 takeaway through 9 games, and we can see why. They had a perfect interception attempt, and they ran into each other. But it's good to see the Jets showing a little bit of fight. Let's see if they can keep it going here. 13 seconds left for the Pats. As May surveys the field, shotgun. He's got 2 receivers set out to the left and right. Henderson again in the backfield. Showing the cover 3 look up top, 4-man rush. Here comes a throw, slant pass to Diggs. He's got it, and he's across the 30. They'll call another timeout there with 8 seconds left. Nice quick play there for May as he says, "Give me my jacket." And some guy with a lot of hair gel comes out and says, "Yes, sir." As Diggs working against Stevens. Little hand fighting, not enough as Diggs, plenty of room there. Able to make the catch on the slant. Nice quick pitch and catch from May and Diggs. Diggs doesn't drop this one. 9 seconds left. 1st and 10. Let's see if they take a shot at the end zone. I'm guessing they got one shot at it. As Aaron Glenn just can't believe what's happening. As we look on to the kicker, and Justin Fields, man, oh man. Stevens having himself a tough game out there on an island. May, shotgun again. Receivers 2x2. Henry on the line. Handoff goes to Henderson as he's tackled right there. Nice job by Williams to collapse the line. And man, he's quick out to get into the backfield, and they don't want him getting hurt, as that's going to just set up a field goal. And final timeout here for the Pats, as Vrabel comes on to tell him, do not miss this, Andy Borregales. Do not miss it. As he is 13 of 14 on the year, long of 53. And let's see. As McDaniel's going to talk it over with Drake May and say, how did you miss that? What is your problem? It should be 28 points right now. And he looks over at Diggs and said, dude, seriously? You can't catch? 45-yard attempt, as the Jets will probably call a timeout to try and ice him. And Glenn yelling at people now and just saying, man, what is wrong with this team? As the Bull Moose himself and Herb Street are going to talk it over and say, well, it could be worse. And Herb Street goes, yeah, it's the Jets. What do you think? And Michaels goes, is it the Jets? And Herb Street just looks on and smiles at him and says, good job, Al. And Al says, I remember when the Jets used to play back in the 40s. As we get ready for Borregales' kick here, 45-yard attempt, 2nd and 9 here, 3 seconds left. This will be the last play of the first half. Snap is here. The hold is good. The kick is pushed out to the right, and it is no good. As Borregales pushes it out to the right, that'll maintain a 7-point lead. And the big man can't like that. As we're going to step aside for halftime. We'll be back in about 15 minutes to pick up the second half. As Mike Vrabel is going to do his little complimentary interview here, and he's going to say, well, the Jets are a terrible team, and we should bury this team. We should have had 28 points already. Stephon Diggs dropped the ball, and I don't see how Justin Fields ever scored a touchdown against my defense. He goes, well, it is the NFL. Yeah, it happens. It happens. But yeah, we're going to be 9-2 at the end of the day, and they're not going to do anything against us. Thank you. Take care now. Okay, friends. We'll step aside for halftime. We'll be back shortly. Hang tight. Welcome back, friends. Quarterback comparison, 23 yards passing for Justin Fields. And to say that that's not good enough is about as big an understatement as you can make. Yet, it is just a 7-point game. That long drive by the Jets on their first drive, which resulted in a touchdown, took off, 2/3 of the clock in the first quarter. As the Jets are going to kick it off now to the Pats. Jets stalled out and Pats stalled out and missed a field goal at the end of the first half as the kick is up and taken at the 10, up to about the 25, cuts back to the 30, 35, and he's wrapped up right there. And that's where the Pats are going to start it at about the 35-yard line. As Drake May comes back out on the field. Oh, not before we get a quick little interview with Aaron Glenn. And he says, well, it's been real fun being a coach. I've been here for, 9 games, and we're as bad as we were last year, but they traded off all my pieces, and Justin Fields is my quarterback. So what do you think? But yeah, we're out here fighting. Everyone's playing for their job. I probably won't be here at the end of the year, but who knows? May under center, condensed on the right, 2 receivers out to the left. He steps, he looks left, he throws left. It's caught right there by Diggs, about a 4-yard little flat route there, 3 or 4 yards. It'll be second and about 7 as we are underway here in the third quarter in the Blue Collar broadcast. Trying to get down on a little Pats -7 second half. I don't see how you couldn't bet that. As Diggs is yelling at everyone in the huddle, saying, "Give me the ball," and they just say, "Dude, you dropped the best pass you got in the first half." As they break huddle, and May will be in the shotgun with Henderson off his left side as he calls out the play. Mac Hollins out to the right, 2-man out to the right. Hunter Henry just off the line there. Here comes the pressure up the middle. May's going to go float one out there to the left. And not a great throw as Williams was looking over his shoulder, came back to the left. Just not a great throw from May, 3rd and 7. As we are going to stop the clock right there at 14:20. Kyle Williams working out of the slot on the left side, working one-on-one against Steven. Nice job by Steven sticking with him. Pretty good coverage on that one, as we haven't said that much today. As Justin Fields looks on and thinks, man, at least I got a paycheck. 3rd and 7 now. Trips right. Diggs in motion out to the left. Stevens goes with him. Henderson in the backfield again. May takes a snap. Pressure coming. Throws over the middle. It's caught by Diggs, and he's tackled right there. Stevens, nice tackle by number 21. Stevens at about the 44. They're going to be short, and guessing they're probably going to go for it. Diggs wants a first down, but that's not going to be good enough. He was well short to about a full yard here as Vrabel readjusts his headset and yells at his coordinator and says, "Just do it." As they are going to huddle up and they are going to go for it. The big man, number 95, Tonga, comes in, and he'll be the probably in the I formation again like they did the last time, as they're going to take a timeout, and they don't like it. May comes off the field for the timeout. In route there from Diggs. Oh, man, I wonder if they're going to review if it was even a catch. It looked like the ball might have hit the ground. Stevens stayed with him, and nice job just wrapping up. I don't know. I mean, with all these big brother cams all over the place, I suppose they could say that's not a catch, and they're saying no catch, 4th and 7. So that'll do it. And it looks like the Pats are going to have to kick it away as their first drive stalls out. No catch as Behringer comes out for the kick. No pressure from the Jets as he gets a kick away. It's a nice high arching kick down to the 15. It's taken right there. As he hits a seam, he's up to the 32-yard line. Nice little return there by number 18. No need to know his name. It's the only time he'll be out there. He's going to keep the ball. Oh, no, he's going to throw it back. Figure he'll never be out there. As Breece Hall comes out, of course, he's got his jewelry on because what doesn't say NFL like a necklace? As Fields walks out pensively, let's see if he can get a little something going. I mean, the RPO was working a little bit. He did beat Landry out to the side on the touchdown run. As Breece Hall, we get some numbers on him. He'd been getting a heavy dosage of touches, as he should. Their best skill position player, without question. I mean, A.D. Mitchell's got a little something, but trips left, bunched up, as Fields is in the shotgun. Hall off his left hip. He takes a snap, and handoff goes to Hall up the middle. He's bouncing around. He's got 7 or 8. Nice job there as Hawkins comes up to make the tackle, but not before Breece Hall chips off about 7 or 8 yards. Nice, tough run in there by Hall and the Jets right up the middle. Looks like they want to hurry it up here as they're in the shotgun again. Mason Taylor in there, just off the line. Condensed formation again, 2-by-2. Here comes the snap. Handoff goes to Hall again. He cuts it to the left, and he's going to be wrapped up. But nice running, Brees Hall to break through the arm tackle, and he'll have enough for the first down as he just snuck across that line. Nice, tough running by number 20, Brees Hall right there. Good job. And the Jets are in business now, 1st and 10, as we prepare for the next play here. Tanner Engstrand, Jets offensive coordinator. We'll see. I mean, what can you say? You got a quarterback that doesn't really throw the ball. It looks like a high school offense, but you got to deal with what you got. As Justin Fields surveys the field. Shotgun, trips right, takes the snap, and it's the RPO, and he fakes the handoff, and he's going to run it himself, and he's going to have a first down. Nice job, Justin Fields. Nice recognition as he put it in Brees Hall's belly, just pulled it back and ripped it and took it on his own. As we get a look at that left end here, crashing down the line, he bites on the run, and Fields just takes it. Nice blocking by Taylor upfield, and that's a first down for the Jets, and that's really been their best play. As number 90, the big man there, just bit on the run, and Fields just ripped it and took it himself. And that's pretty much is the extent of the Jets offense. 14-7 here, 2.5 minutes gone by. Third quarter, Fields under center. He's got Hall, single back, brings Taylor over into the right. 2 receivers out to the right. Slot out to the left. Audible at the line. What is he going to do? Here it comes. Play action as he rolls. Taylor's covered up. Here comes the pressure. He throws it over the middle. It's deflected. And I don't know who he was throwing to, but he's on his backside. And a quarterback like Justin Fields is never going to get a roughing the passer call. And they're talking about it, and they say, dude, it's Justin Fields. You cannot call that. As Chason slammed him to the ground, and everyone wants to slam Justin Fields to the ground. And it looks like they're going to call grounding on him because there was no receiver in the vicinity. And it is grounding. And he was on his back. And it's a double whammy for Justin Fields. He takes a hit, and he loses it down in 10 yards. And if you wanted to know what the Jets offense was about, this is it right here. This is a great look at it. Single high safety from the Pats. Play action right. He rolls. Pressure up the middle, and he throws it, and there's no one there. He's in the pocket, and there's no one there, and that's a good call by the referees because the only reason he threw it is because Chason was about to drill him. And maybe there was that guy 30 yards downfield he was throwing to, but if you do an 8-yard pass, it's not going to be good enough. And Mike Vrabel doing his best highway patrolman impression there with the mustache. Looking good on the big man. As Fields comes to the line for the play, and they just look at him and say, just run it, dude, and punt it, okay? Because we're getting sick of this. 12-18 left. 2nd and 20 now. Jets from their own 44-yard line. They're in tight here. Bunch left. One man out to the right. Shotgun as he brings another guy, Williams, in to the backfield. Handoff goes to Hall up the middle. He's wrapped up there by Chason and a few others, and that'll stop it right there after a gain of about 3. It's going to set up a 3rd and long for the Jets. And let's see. Brees Hall trots off the field, and that'll bring Davis into the game. As Spillane calls out the plays on the defense. 3rd and 15 now, inside 12 minutes. Fields breaks huddle. And I would imagine that the Pats are coming after him here now. Got 2 receivers left, 2 right. It brings the receiver into the backfield. Shotgun takes a snap. They only rush 4. It's a little screen pass out there, and he's wrapped up. Nice tackle by Gonzalez coming up the line. Well done, my man. And another flag comes out late. And what is going on with this game? There is just flags galore now. As the umpire, number 12, calls it. Let's see what he calls here. And it looks like it's going against the Pats. Oh, no, it is going against the Jets. Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness on the Jets. And, well, Tippmann, all that's going to do is just make it a longer punt. As Aaron Glenn looks on in dismay as we get another look here after the play. And, yeah, that's just not smart as he's just playing after the play, knocks over the little cornerback. And that's just a low IQ play by Tippmann as he just finds a guy that he wants to hit, and he finds the smallest guy on the defense and knocks him to the ground. And Aaron Glenn, that's your team, and you need to deal with that. Yeah, use your head. Do not fight back because you know. Thank you. Tippmann's mad, and he's talking over there, and the guy just tells him, you're an idiot. Sit down. Shut up. As another English Premier League player comes out onto the field, 4th and 28 for the punt. And let's see if New England can get a return. And actually, let's see if we can get a special teams play without a flag. How about that? Because it's been a while since we've seen one. Pats showing the heat, not bringing it as McNamara gets a kick away. High kick, looks short. Fair catch called for at the 30. Not a very great kick as the Pats will take over at their own 31. Drake May coming back out. Got another shot at it here as the last drive stalled. The last couple drives stalled. Let's see if they can get something going. They were cooking on them first few. So we'll take a step aside for a second. We'll be back. Ink Dive friends. Welcome back, friends. Another look at Aaron Glenn. Man, oh man, you got to feel bad for the guy. Really in a tough spot. Terrible team, terrible quarterback, and they dismantle it. Tough job as Pats take over their own 31. They're spread out, three wide receivers. Shotgun. May takes a snap. No pressure. Steps up in the pocket, looking deep, has time, throws down the middle. High, nice catch. Matt Collins going up for it. Sits down in the middle of the zone. It does a little handshake, hocus pocus kind of stuff. Matt Collins just getting open and doing what he does, working against Stevens up top as he just pushes him off in the zone. Holland sits down right in the middle on the in route and then goes up for the ball. Nice job finding the hole. May had all the time in the world, good blocking. Saw it right there as he dropped down. Throw was a little high, but Hollins went up and got it. And they're moving quickly. Shotgun handoff goes up the middle of Henderson as he sneaks through for 2 or 3 and he gets cracked right there. Nice hit by Moore, the safety coming up. Good hard contact there, crashing down on it. Second down as we're 10.5 minutes in. Looks like the Patriots, nope, thought they were going to hurry up, but no. Both these teams taking their time. We don't see the hurry up too much as we get a look there at Williams, the linebacker. And now Aaron Glenn is talking to the referees going, look, we're terrible. Can you at least help us? And they're tight on the right here, singled out to the left. Looks like Diggs up there. No, Diggs in motion to the left into the slot. May under center, calls it out. And here comes a snap. Play action. He's got pressure on the left. He steps up, and then he throws down the middle. He's got his man wide open, Diggs. Nice play by Drake May. Way to hang tough in the pocket as he finds Diggs on the route across the middle, out to the side. Man, a little drag route coming across the middle. Well done, Drake May. Man, oh man, this guy is really, really tough, hanging tough in the pocket. Pressure off his left side. He recognizes it at the last second, steps up in the pocket. Look at this play action. Here comes the heat. Steps up, rolls right, finds his man, and just tosses it in there. That is so, so good. Man, oh man, pressure. Oh man, that is really really nice. Look at this. He just steps up and just drops one right over there as Diggs was coming across the field. Tight in, tight again, and they're running out of that. No, and now it's play action out of that formation. May rolling to the right, and he throws, and he's got Diggs again at the 20. He's up to the 15, down to the 10. Man, nice job. I thought he might have crossed the line of scrimmage really close, but good job as he had that condensed line again. And they've been running out of that formation all day. And now in the second half, they're throwing out of it, using it to play action as he brings both guys up and tosses a little pass there to Diggs. Nice work by Diggs to cut it upfield. It's really, really close. And he just threads the needle there to Diggs. And it'd be another first down. And the Pats are rolling now. Nice to see Stigers back in the game and he's not hurt. First and 10 here. May under center, two receivers left. Got strong right, brings Hunter Henry down the line, and they pitch to the left. Henderson, he's got a hole. He cuts it out to the left. He's got about 6 or 8 yards there, and that'll be it. And they're looking around. It'll be second down and about 5. As the Pats fans doing their best to try and stay warm. Got to be getting chilly up there in the Northeast this time of year. As the Patriots are knocking on the doorstep, 8 minutes left here in the third quarter. Second and 5. Pats huddle up, taking their time. And this is a much better drive this time as they are inside the 10-yard line. They were at the 7-yard line here. Shotgun. Two running backs now. May's got time. He steps up and throws. He's got a man. Touchdown. And it's Henderson, and it's his third of the day. And that one on the pass from May, all the time in the world, he stepped up. He saw Henderson rolling out of the backfield. And there you go. As the Pats go up 20-7. And it starts with the protection. The Jets are offering no pressure at the line. May's got time, and he's comfortable in the pocket. He steps up. Here we go. Two running backs in the backfield. I guess that was Diggs on the other side. Just does a little, he runs it right there, a little wheel route, then up and out, and no one picked him up. They're running the zone there. No one picks him up. May sees it, and it just hits him in the back of the end zone. And again, that's there all day long. Henderson having himself a game. That's his third touchdown of the day. As the soccer player's on for the field goal, the snap is up. The kick is, whoa, little screwball to the right, but he got it through, and it's 21-7 now. And we're sitting on a -7 ticket. Could use about 2 or 3 more of those, and I think we'll be okay because the Pats are rolling. As Henderson scores his third touchdown of the day, and the Jets, reality's starting to set in, and the Pats love it. Everyone's laughing on the side. Well, it's easy when you're kicking everyone's ass, right? We're going to step aside for a moment for a couple of commercials. We'll be back. Hang tight, friends. Jets coming soon. We're back, friends. 21-7, Pats on top. And could this be the beginning of the end? The route, it's been setting up for it. Pats offense got back online this last go round. As the kickoff coming now. And here it is. Just pooched up there, and that one's going to be kicked into the end zone and kneeled down. As we're going to go back to the Bull Moose and Herb Street. And Herb Street looks fired up. He's ready to go now. As he looks on, and Al Michaels tells him, "Yeah, man, I'm watching. The Jets are terrible." And Herb Street goes, "Yeah, I know it. There we go. Yep, the Jets are just so bad." And Michael says, "I haven't seen a team this bad in 2 decades. Right? Have you, Kirk?" And Herb Street goes, "Well, you'd be surprised, Al." And Al says, "Man, this reminds me back in, 37 when the Baltimore Colts were, before John Unitas got there. Because the Jets are ready to work now. Fields, shotgun, man in motion, fakes the handoff, looks deep, and the pressure's coming. And Fields gets drilled, but he gets it off to Mason Taylor. Nice job, Taylor, there. That'll set up second and short. Fields wincing a little bit as he took a big shot there. Hung tough in the pocket as we're at 7:30 now in the third quarter. As we get another look here, decent job by the offensive line, but oh man, Fields really took a pop there. But he was hanging in the pocket there for a few seconds, and after a couple seconds, you got to know that contact's coming. As he's under center now, brings 3 men over to the left. Single back is Hall. Here comes the play action. Steps up, and he's going to throw it. It's the tight end again. This time it's Ruckert, and he's got himself a first down. Nice job, Justin Fields. Nice job, Jets, as they're across midfield. And they got a little something going here. Looks like Fields going to hurry it up. He's calling out a play. Jets want to move quickly here. Inside 7 minutes. Opening drive from the Jets, 14 plays. They've had 15 cents and 50 total yards. That sounds about right. Handoff. No, it's the RPO as Fields takes it himself, and he's going to have about 6 or 7 there. And that has been their best play. That has been their offense all night long. And the ends for the Pats have been biting down on that first move on the handoff. And Fields has pulled it a few times. That's how he scored his touchdown. That's how he cracked one out to the left for a first down. That really has been they're the only source of their offense. 2nd and 4 now, as we look at Henderson, who's got 3 touchdowns on the day. Wouldn't be surprised if he had 4 coming soon. 2nd and 4, jumbo formation, 2 receivers out to the right. Sends a man in motion, and wide receiver screen out to the right. And it's caught there. It's cut upfield. Nice work. And another first down. Is that John Mechie out there? Little bubble screen out to the right on the play action. Good quick throw from Fields. A nice job by the offensive coordinator to speed these plays up a little bit and get the ball out of Fields' hands quickly and mix it up and give a different look to the Pats too. As we're looking on at Chason, the outside linebacker, looks like he's dinged up a little bit and he's not in the field. As the Jets have a new set of downs here, and now they go 4 wide. Send Ruckert, tight end, in motion to the left. He's in the slot. Hall in the game. Fields takes a snap, pressure coming off his right side. He rolls to the left, and he throws left. It's caught there by Hall, and that's another nice job by the Jets. They have 7 or 8 right there, and they're moving the ball now. A good job by Fields as the pressure came off his right side, and he just immediately rolled left, went to his safety valve. Good job. As Aaron Glenn looks on and says, well, it's 2nd down now. 5 minutes left. Fields going to huddle it up. 2nd and 2. Let's see if they take a shot here. I mean, you got the play action. Why not? Take a shot. I mean, you're down 2 scores. Let's see what they do. Inside 5 minutes now. 20 rushes, 14 passes on the day for the Jets. Fields, shotgun, condensed formation. Handoff goes to Hall. Stutter step. He cuts it outside. Nice, tough running. A little stiff arm there on Gonzalez. Good job by Breece Hall to get the first down as he walks by and says, whatever, man, get out of here. You want more of that? I'll run you over. As the Jets have themselves another first down, and they are moving the ball efficiently now. 12 carries, 50 yards on the day for Breece Hall. As the plays are coming in now, we're getting a nice long look at the offensive coordinator. 1st and 10. Chason back in the game. Good to see that for the Pats fans. 4:12 left here in the third. Looks like Fields under center. Tight formation again, bunched up on the right. Single back is Hall. Man in motion. Jet sweep here. Taken, and it's just wrapped up there. Gibbons has got him, but he's got about 3-yard gain on it. Nice job by the Patriots defense to hang tight and maintain their positions on that one, not let anything get outside of them, as it'll be second and about 7 yards now, as the Jets are going to mix up and bring in. They got Ruckert in. Looks like Taylor's not in the game. Got a couple more wide receivers. Let's see what type of look they go for here. 2nd and 6. 7-play drive now for the Jets, spanning 4.25 minutes as Fields surveys. 2nd and 6 here. 3.25 left. Shotgun. Got 2 men in the backfield. Mechie in motion to the right. Takes a snap. He looks down the field. He throws down the middle. Oh, right off the hands of Mitchell. And what is going on with Mitchell? The guy has got a pair of oven mitts on out there or something, but something ain't right. As Mitchell working out of the slot, he gets motioned off and it hits him right in the hands. And man, what are you doing? That's a good throw from Fields. It's right on the numbers and it hits him right through the hands. He's working right in behind the linebackers, and A.D. Mitchell needs to take a seat because that's like the 3rd ball that he's dropped. 3rd and 6. Aaron Glenn all he can do is laugh and say, "Man, I can't believe these guys get paid to play this game." Again, trips right, shotgun. Davis in the game. Motion, then back out to the right. Fields takes it. Pressure coming. Here it comes. Fields sitting tough. Nice blocking as he lost one out there. And he's got a man, and it's a touchdown. John Mechie. Nice job, Justin Fields. Hanging tough. Wow. And the Jets answer it back. The Pats brought the pressure, and Fields hung tough there, just kind of twisted and rolled out to the left, waited for it to develop, and found his man Mechie wide open. When they bring the heat off the left side, someone's going to be open. Mechie working in the slot off the right side. That's where all the heat came from. And all he had to do was beat one man over the middle, and the guy fell, and there it is. His man fell wide open. Good job, Justin Fields, to find it and to hang tough as we await the extra point. And that's going to make this a 7-point game as the kick is up, and it's good, and it's 21-14, and the Jets won't go away. Nice answer back from the Jets. Like to see it. Doesn't really do our -7 second half bet any good, but that's a nice play nonetheless, and it's good to see a little fight out of the Jets as Mechie's going around going, "Why is that sorry-ass Mitchell in here? That guy can't catch. Throw me the ball." That's right. I'm going to step aside for a few. We'll be back, friends. Hang tight. Welcome back, friends. Next week, Bills, Houston, potentially. Well, let's be serious. The Bills should blast that team, okay? Especially if Davis Mills is in the quarterback, but we'll see. I mean, maybe even if Stroud's in there. There's another team. Anyway, we'll worry about that next week. Bills, Texans certainly has a better look to it than Jets, Pats. Although it is nice to see a little fight out of the New York Jets as McNamara prepares to kick off. And here it comes, a little slider there as it bounces at the 10. It's corralled and taken up to the 25, bumped out of bounds at about the 28 and tackled out of bounds. That's not very smart, but no flag. As we get a look at some one-on-one work out there, McDonald against Campbell. 0 pressures, chipped 4 times, 1 holding penalty. No, that wasn't it there. And yeah, no one's been in May's face. I mean, he might have 1 pressure the entire game, but he certainly had his way. And I would expect nothing to change here. As the Pats are ready to work. 1st and 10 from their own 27-yard line. As he brings Holland in motion to the right. I formation. Play action. Nope. Handoff goes up the middle. It's nice, tough running there. Backup running back there. Number 34. We got a flag, and that one's probably coming back for holding. Oh, man. And looks like that one's going to come back. Holding on the offense. 1st and 20 now. 3 minutes. As Vrabel's dialing up the plays on the defense, going, look, bury that quarterback. Okay? How many times do I have to tell you? As a guy who gets called for the holding play walks off in shame, and they're going to do it over 1st and 20 as we get a look here on the outside. Fullback working against the linebacker, and he just bear hugs him and just rips him down, and can't do that in front of the ref. 3 wide receivers, shotgun. May takes a snap, no pressure, steps up, looks deep, and he throws deep down the right side, and no one's there, and he just chucked it away, and that was weird. 2nd and 20 now. As Aaron Glenn got himself a little swagger now as this game is starting to get a little bit closer than it had portended earlier. I mean, this had the looks of an absolute blowout. As Diggs comes off the field, it'll be 3rd and 10. 2:15 left here in the 3rd quarter. As May in the shotgun surveys the field, trips right. It's got Hollins in the slot out to the left. 2 high safety look for the Jets, showing a little bit of pressure up the middle, and it's coming. May steps up and he looks over the middle. He's got a man and he's got it right there. Douglas. No one touched him. Keep going. And he keeps going. And he's got another 10 yards. And nice job again. We've been saying it all night. Drake May hanging tough in the pocket, recognizing the pressure, hanging tough, stepping up in the pocket and making the throws. Douglas coming across the field. Hasn't had a lot of looks, Douglas, but I mean, the guy is getting open as they show the pressure up the middle. Nice job, Henderson, picking up the block. The rookie, got to love that. And a great throw by Drake May on the drag route across the field. Well done, Patriots. And man, this is the first look for the blue collar broadcast at the Patriots offense. And this Drake May is a real deal, man, as they got trips right, bunched up. Man single up on top to the left. It looks like man coverage under center. Here comes a snap, handoff, goes right up the middle. He greeted at about 2 yards, stuffed right there. And that was not Henderson. As number 34, we'll get you his name here in a second. And Vrabel saying, let's go, bury this team. What is taking so long? As they're really just tick-tock, just grinding the clock down in the huddle here. 50 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. May, shotgun, sends 2 men out to the left and another 2 out to the right as he surveys the field. He's got trips right, 5 wide receivers now. As the Jets showing cover 4 on the back end. Here it comes, but the pressure is coming up the middle, and May quickly has to get rid of it. Nice catch there to Douglas. Nice job by May to recognize the pressure was coming. He just planted and threw it there. It's going to set up 3rd and manageable. Good job by May to see it. 20 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. I'm guessing that's probably going to be the end of the 3rd quarter, as they're in no rush here. They're just going to let this kind of go and bleed away. 3rd and 5. Yeah, we got 7 seconds left. That's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter, as we'll wait for them to flip sides and go down. In the Pats, I mean, they seem pretty calm. They're not too, and no one. It makes sense. I mean, you just get out of here with the win. That's all they got to do. Maintain pace. We'll step aside for a few. We'll be back in a second. Hang tight, friends. Oh man, we just got to look at Bob Kraft and Gronk. Oh boy, party favors galore. Here comes the snap. May takes it and he tosses it over to Diggs. First down. He's inside the 30-yard line. 3rd and 5. And again, I'll say it again. That is just too damn easy for the Patriots right there on 3rd down. And yeah, it's getting a little chippy out there now. And it's a nice little fight out of the Jets. I have to admit, I like it as we get their upcoming schedule. They get the wispy Bengals, then the wispy Giants and a bye. Then they play a real game against the Bills. That's a big one. Then the Ravens. Then they ended up with the Jets and the Dolphins. This team's guaranteed the playoffs. I formation here, jumbo or two tight ends in, play action. He looks down the middle. He's got pressure. He's rolling out to the right. He says, send him, go deep. And he throws down the line. Oh, just out the outside's hands. Nice idea. He tried to hit the fullback. We have a flag. May was calling for it. And here comes a flag. And it looks like it's going against Brownlee again. And Aaron Glenn, man, oh man. Guy is having a rough go of things. I tell you what. Defensive holding, automatic first down. And right in time. And Brownlee Jr. doesn't like it. Let's see it. Working against Mac Hollins. Single man up top as he's hanging on for dear life. And yeah, he's holding on to his shirt like that's just pretty dumb if you're going to do that right in front of the referee. The guy's wearing a blue shirt. It's pretty obvious. I don't know why you can complain that. The Jets have about 3-1 on the penalties. Again, May under center, tight in. Here comes the handoff on the right side. Johnson takes it, and he's got about 5 or 6. Nice hard run in there up the middle as he runs into the sea of bodies. And they'll have about 1st and 5 or 2nd and 5 here as we get the Big Brother view, the Boston State Police drone footage from high above Gillette Stadium. And somewhere in there you can see Gronkowski and Bob Kraft getting after it. Strippers? No, I'm just kidding. Kind of. Here we go. 19-yard line, 18-yard line. Hunter Henry in motion. 2nd and 5. Play action. Pressure coming off the side, and May's going down. Nice job by the Jets as number 11 gets in there off the right side, wraps him up. May tried to roll out of it, and he rolled right into it, and he goes down for a big, big loss. As we get a really good look at it here, working off the right side. Hunter Henry in motion as he's supposed to chip that guy, and he just gets beat, and that's just not a good effort by Hunter Henry out there as he just gets worked over as Johnson just too easy. Little swim move outside on him, and May has nowhere to go. And there was pressure up the middle as it's 3rd and 15 now. Let's see what they go here. 4 wide receivers, 2 by 2. Henderson in the middle, steps up to pick up the blitz. It's another pressure as he just dumps it off to Henderson. And man, they almost had May again there. As all he could do was just jump and just toss it to Henderson, and they're going to come off and they're going to have to kick a field goal as another drive stalls out. And man, I mean, just good job by the Jets defense there. It's not like that's what happens. Hunter Henry misses a block and the drive just stalls out. Good job by May as he took some heat right there as Borregales comes out again. We're back, friends. Bob, Kraft, and Gronk getting after it. Oh my goodness. I can only imagine what is going on off screen over there as we get some Gronk just smashing things. And who doesn't love Gronk smashing things? I mean, everyone does. Crushing beers, just crushing people, just crushing items, inanimate objects as the kick is returned to about the 28 and he's stuffed right there. And where's that guy that's jumping around Schooler? There he is, 41. And it looks like he's toned down a little bit. Third play of the day. As the Bull Moose comes back, it says, wow, well, the Jets. I remember when Namath was here doing his thing, and Herbstreit goes, wow, you don't say. And he goes, yeah, Namath, he was pretty good back in the day. As well, Bob Kraft is drinking his tea, but it's filled with whiskey. There's no tea in there. It's whiskey. I have it on good authority that Bob Kraft has had 18 whiskeys already. And Herbstreit goes, oh, wow, that many? Sure, Al? As we are ready to rip here. 1st and 10. Fields, shotgun from his own 27-yard line. Man in motion to the right is Mechie. Pistol as he hands it off to Breece Hall right up the middle. Tough run in there. He's got about 4 yards. And man, Breece Hall has to work for every damn yard that he has gotten today. As they go back to the pistol formation. Haven't seen it for a little while since earlier in the game. 2nd down now, 11:42, 2nd and 7. They don't seem to be in a hurry. They're down 10 points. You'd think they might want to get after it a little bit, but what do I know? I'm not Aaron Glenn. 2 and 7 Jets, though. 2nd and 7, 11:27. Time is just ticking by. They are just taking their sweet time as Fields in the shotgun. 2 receivers right, bunched up on 2 receivers left, bunched on the right. Here comes the play. Handoff goes to Hall right up the middle. Nice, tough running on the draw play. And he's got another 4 or 5 yards as he's got third. Going to set up 3rd and 1. And Vrabel looking on like, why is this only a 10-point game? Let's go. Let's go. And you get out of here. Let's go. 3rd and 2. Shotgun, trips right, bunched up. Patriots flooding the line. Here comes a play. It's RPO again. And can they stay outside? And he's got him this time. Nice move by Justin Fields as he spins, and it's really, really close. Nice individual effort by Fields on the spin move, but they were all over that play, and it's going to be short, and it's going to be really, really close. Fields wants a 1st down. Here we go. RPO again as he puts it in Hall's belly, pulls it, and they were all over it. They were waiting on it. Gonzalez came up and over pursued, and then spin move by Fields, 2nd effort. Nice big hit there on the line. That's really, really close. Big Brother will tell us where it is. Where's Gene Steratore? Gene Steratore says that's a 1st down. 47 yards on the ground now for Fields. Shotgun, pistol again as the handoff goes. Nope, play action. Here comes the pressure up the middle. Fields in trouble, and he throws it away. Oh, man, and that was to no man's land there, and that could have been a pick 6. Man, that play was doomed. That did not look good. Pressure up the middle from Fields on the play action, and he just held the ball too long, and he had nowhere to go, and he takes another hit like he has been all day, and they'll never call roughing the passer on Justin Fields because he's a terrible quarterback, and that's the way it goes. And it's 2nd and 10 now. It's Tonga, the big man, got the hit there. 2nd and 10. Fields, shotgun. Hall motions over to his right. He's got Bunch on the right, single man on the left. Here he goes, takes a snap, little screenplay set up, and Hall's got it, and he's going to be wrapped up and tackled right there. Not a great throw, and diagnosed well by the Pats defense as Gibbons came up to make the tackle and fight through the blocks there. That play looked like it took a little while to materialize there for the Jets, as it's going to be 3rd and long. Inside 10 minutes, 3rd and 12 now, as Gibbons comes off to get some water, pat him on the hat and say, good job, big man. As the Pats defense can feel it now, and they are trying to charge the crowd up. And there's been enough Budweisers going around that stadium now that these fans ought to be well lubed up now. Let's go, Pats fans. Shotgun, here comes the play, 4-man rush. Fields looking down the middle, throws it, deflected and almost picked, and that's going to do it. And the Pats will get it back. Nice job getting the hands up there. And Drake May is going to come back out and see if we can't catch this ticket now, Drake May. How about that? As the Patriots defensive coordinator, he looks like he is a shoo-in to be the New York Giants next head coach, because every New York Giants head coach hits off his lineman's helmet. That's just terrible. Every New York Giants head coach looks like he sells bratwurst at the game. They just pull him right out of the stadium and just say, "You're our coach." McNamara on again. Here's another kick, another high arching kick down inside the 10, and it just kicks out and it goes into the end zone. Jets, Jets just can't catch a break because that was a good kick and it looked like it was going to go out, but no, it goes into the end zone, and that's Jets football. So Fields stepped up in the pocket, looked downfield, and all he could do was just skip one off his lineman's helmet. And that's also Jets football. As Drake May prepares to come and help us cash our second half bets, we're going to step aside for a second. We'll be back, friends. Hang tight. We're back, friends. Getting some Drake May highlights and how he has stood tough in the pocket repeatedly, just over and over again, feeling the pressure, hanging tough in there, stepping up and finding his open man throughout the night. And I think you need to give credit to the Jets too for not packing it in. They've hung in there and they've played a decent game, honestly. This game could have gotten well out of hand. 24-14 now. Man in motion, Douglas. Play action. He looks left. He looks down the middle, throws down the middle. He's got a man wide open as Diggs again, and Diggs having himself a little game as he's across the 40. And he's down. Hopefully he's okay. He pops up and he is okay. And Diggs loves it. And here we get a nice look at it. Douglas in motion to the left-hand side as a little zone beater here, and nice recognition from Drake May, noticing it. And as soon as he gets to his level, May just drops it on him right there. Man, Drake May looks really, really good as they got two tight ends right. And it goes jet sweep to Douglas, who's just greeted right there in the backfield. And that play was destined for failure. Nice tackle there, number 94. Well done, Barron, as he gets the tackle for loss there. It'll be second and about 13. Douglas coming in motion here, jet sweep across, and the big man doesn't over pursue, just wraps him right up, and it'll be second and long now. Oh man, Hunter Henry missing some blocks out there on the end. Mac Hollins tied up on the line, two receivers left. Draves takes a snap, throws over the middle, knocked away. He tried Hunter Henry over the middle, and the Jets. I don't know if you want to be celebrating and doing all this like hand signal crap when you're down 10 points and you're a 2-7 team. What the hell is that? Aaron Glenn, get your team in order. Okay. As yeah, okay, it's good tight coverage from Moore, the safety coming up. I mean, well done. Good job. But dude, that's what you get paid to do. Like, why do you have to celebrate that? And why do you have to celebrate when you're getting your ass kicked? and your team sucks. Like, what's up with that? Shotgun, four wide receivers, takes a snap. He looks deep and he throws deep down the line. He's got a man. It's Hollins, and Hollins is there, and he dropped it. Hollins had a step. Stevens came back. Nice job. And Stevens is now talking mess. And what is going on with the Jets? Because this team sucks. And why are they talking mess when they're losing? Look at the damn scoreboard, my man. Stevens head up again with Mac Hollins, and Hollins had him, and the throw was there. And it was a good job by Stevens as he caught up to him and he knocked the ball away. That's an excellent job by Stevens there. As May saw it, single coverage up over the top. It was a good throw. He put it on Hollins, and just a good play by Stevens as the punt's coming here from the Pats. And it's down there at about the 15. It's received there, and he's just going to be wrapped up and just tackled at the 15-yard line. Nice job. And Schooler again's out there yelling at people. That's the fourth time he's been on the field. And the way that we can recognize him is he's always yelling and screaming. I guess that's how it's done. Nice job, Brandon Stevens, to knock it out, as he is. Again, I don't really understand why you are celebrating or running your yap when you're losing and your team is absolutely terrible. So, again, something that I'm just not attuned to. I don't really understand how this NFL thing works. But I guess that just means celebrate whenever, even if your team sucks. Anyways, we're going to step aside for a second. Hang tight, friends. We're back, friends, as we get reminded of how bad the Jets really are. But that was a great play by Stevens. Nice job. Jets got the ball back. Again, I don't really understand celebrating when you're losing by 10. It doesn't make sense to me. As the Jets take over, shotgun for Fields. He's got his receivers 2-by-2, Hall in the backfield, 7:34 left at their own 15. He fumbles the snap and he goes down, and it's going to be recovered by the Patriots. Fields tried to recover it and he couldn't do it. And man, that is Jets football, yeah. I mean, that is just so bad. Fields bobbled the snap, and the Pats fans are fully well and drunk now, and they love it. Man, oh man. And the Pats are in the red zone, and that's just terrible. And got to feel for Aaron Glenn. Look at this. Low snap, bad snap. Fields bobbles it, just doesn't fall on it, tries to pick it up. His own man steps on him, and it just goes right to the Pats. And yep, that's the Jets. And yeah, what more can you say? That's the Jets. Man, that's just so bad. Okay. Well, at least no one got hurt. I mean, that's a good thing, right? As Fields walks off the field, and man, it's tough out there. Jumbo tight formation here. Two receivers right. Under center is May. He's got the tight end stacked on the left. Hollins tight on the line there. Handoff goes up the middle to Henderson, straight up the middle. He's got about 4 or 5. Not hard running right up the gut, looking for his 4th touchdown. And wouldn't that be something? As Fields comes over to talk to someone, no one wants to talk to him. They're like, just go sit down. As Henderson, 50 yards rushing, 2 rushing touchdowns, 1 receiving on the day, having himself a nice game. And let's see if the Pats can cash this ticket now, okay? That was a gift, and now let's cash in on it. What do you say? 48 fumbles for Fields since 2021. That's a lot of fumbles. 2nd and 7, inside 7 minutes. May surveys the field, calls out the coverage. He's in shotgun here. Trips right, Hunter Henry in motion left. Play action, rolling right, keeps rolling. He's in trouble, and he's just going to be pushed out of bounds and tosses it away. Nothing really materialized there. Nice job, nice coverage by the Jets there to not allow anything. It's going to be 3rd down. And if you're a Pats fan, you do not want a field goal here. You just want to put this game and this team away. Just put it away now. 3rd and 7. And they've had a lot of success on 3rd down. And they've made it look easy at times as May gets in there and pointing at Diggs and says, just get open. Shotgun here. As he looks over the coverage. A lot of jewelry on the field. Trips right. Got Hooper in line at the left. May takes a snap, looks left, and he throws left. It's deflected at the line. That's not going to get it done. Nice job by the Jets defense to hold it right there. And again, the Jets hanging tough, playing a tough game. Clemens with the swat at the line as May had his man, but he gets his big paw up there. And nice work, my man. Nice job by the Jets defense to stuff them when they're tucked in tight like that. As he had the single coverage up into the corner, and they're going to walk off, and it's just going to be a field goal attempt. 6.5 minutes left as Borregales comes in again, 26-yarder this time, 1 for 2 on the day in field goals. Here is the snap. The hold is good. The kick is up. It's good, and it's going to be 27-14. And what do you know? Right on the line thus far. I think he closed it right around 13.5. What do you figure? As we wait for the Jets to come out again, 6.5 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. As we get a little Peloton commercial. Okay, there you go. As Vrabel tells May, come on, my man, got to punch that in. And Fields still warming up on the side over here. And he hasn't even taken his helmet off since he had the fumble. And yeah, it's a tough way to go, especially tucked in. Defense picks him up a little bit. I mean, the game's pretty well in hand, but again, stranger things have happened. Plenty of time on the clock. If it was a normal team, I would think a normal offense could have enough time. This would be enough time for a normal team, but the Jets are not a normal team. This is not a normal offense. I mean, they're professional players, obviously, but look at that. 75 yards passing, 195 total yards, 12 first downs. And how much of that came on the first drive? Like 75? So they've had 120-something yards on 6 drives over the course of the entire game. I mean, as the kick goes into the end zone, it gets down there. And the Jets will come back out and try and mount some kind of offense here. I will mention that the referees have done a pretty good job staying out of the way. There's a couple of weak ass calls, but for the most part, they haven't had an impact on the game, and you got to like that. As we get the Big Brother drone footage, and Justin Fields comes out, and I just don't think that he inspires a whole lot of confidence in the huddle. And these guys' body language kind of tells it, is they just look like they're ready for dinner, and they just want to get the hell out of there. But they are professionals, so let's see what they do here. Shotgun for Fields. Hall in the backfield. 6:36 left, 4th quarter. Jets trail by 13. 4 wide receivers. Trips right. He takes the snap. 4-man rush. Steps up in the pocket. Here he comes, and the pocket collapses, and he goes down. And Fields is on the ground again. And this is what happens in a route. And the big men are starting to get nasty now inside. As he goes down, the pocket just collapsed around him. 4-man rush. The heat coming right up the middle from the defensive tackle, number 90. And, yep, he just beat his man and just got right up in on him. And that's a nice little sack right there. And I'm guessing we're going to see a little bit more of that. 2nd and 19 now. Single high safety look for the Pats. Shotgun again, trips right. Got the tight end in the slot on the left. Hall goes out to the left. Fields looks. He's got pressure again. And here comes more pressure. And he connects over the middle. It's Mason Taylor. Good job by Taylor to find a hole. Good job by Fields to hang tough there. He evaded the first pressure, stepped up a little bit, and then he was able to complete the pass. As it's going to be third down and manageable now, at least 5.5 minutes left in the game. As Vrabel is talking to his offensive coordinator saying, we need to bury a team of this caliber. Fields shotgun again, Breece Hall in the backfield. Split 2 by 2, condensed formation, Mechie in motion to the right. Here comes the snap, 4-man rush. He looks to the right, pressure again. Oh my God, he evades it. And Fields is running, and he's got room, and he might have the first down. He's got it. Nice job. I thought Fields was down for sure. It looked like he got cracked right at first touch, but he rolled off of it. Great job by Fields to get out of it. Here's a nice look at it as the stunt comes over the middle, and Fields, oh man, number 90 again. He just bumped into him and couldn't tackle him. Fields just rolled, bounced right off him, and was able to run for the first down. He goes with the stunt, and then he just didn't wrap him up. Man, he hit him and just bounced off. Trips right here, bunched up. Motion out to the right. Throws over the middle. It's deflected and knocked down at the line. 2nd and 10. 4.5 minutes now. Tonga with the deflection there. As Fields will huddle up. Under 5 minutes here. Fourth quarter. Pats up 27-14. Let's see if the Jets can continue their fight back. They've been plucky. They've showed some fight. They have not given up. Again, condensed formation, 2 by 2. Davis in the backfield, shotgun. Safety comes up. Here comes a look. 4-man rush again. He throws left. Nice coverage. And he's just going to be tackled right there. It's going to set up a third and about 4 or 5 yards. Nice job by Fields to complete the pass. And good coverage all over it. Just giving them what's there. And keeping the ball in play and the clock running. As Aaron Glenn says, come on, man, let's go. We're not playing for moral victories here. Kind of. Trips right. Taylor in the slot left. Davis in the game. Fields shotgun. 4 minutes left now. Sends the man in motion, then back over to the right. Takes a snap. Pressure coming up the middle. The blitz. As he connects over the side, it's Mechie again. Nice job. As he connects on Mechie on the drag route over the left-hand side. Good job by Fields as he just found the spot in the zone and just dropped it right where it needed to be. Good job by Mechie hanging on, and good hit in the backfield there, or by the safety. As Fields just floated it over, man. And here comes they're moving quickly. Throws over the middle of Davis. He's wrapped up. Incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. Fields took the shotgun pass, stepped up in the pocket, felt a little pressure, and his only route was to the running back. As Fields has 108 yards passing on the day, 14-23, 1 touchdown score to Mechie. 3:30 left now, 2nd and 10. As Fields calls out the play. And they are ready to work here. As they go trips right, 2nd and 10 now. Field surveys. He's in the shotgun. Sends Taylor in motion out to the right. He got 4 out to the right. Here he comes, steps up. He's got pressure. He's dancing around in the pocket, and he's going to run it. And he's got room to the left, and he's got a first down and more, and he steps out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Nice job recognizing it by Fields, and he takes the first down. The Pats aren't going to give him anything deep, and he just takes what's there and runs it right across. He's got 67 yards rushing now and a touchdown. And that's why he's a fantasy asset, right? Because he's going to get you 12 points on the ground in addition to whatever he can do in the air, which really isn't much. But 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line, knocking on the door now, 3:20 left. The Jets have a little something going here. Fields sucking a little wind as he surveys the field. He's got 3 wide receivers, right? Davis in the backfield, shotgun. Takes the snap. He looks left, and he throws left up over the top, and it's short. Knocked down by Gonzalez. Never had a chance. Maybe if Gonzalez turns around, he might be able to nab that one. He tried Mitchell again over the top. Might want to think twice about that. Mitchell working man coverage against Gonzalez here as he tries him to the outside. Gonzalez turns around and just hits him in the back. Yeah, I guess too far back behind him for him to turn around. Not a great throw. And everyone's got necklaces on out there. Weird. 9 plays, 44 yards, 3.25 minutes on this drive. 2nd and 10. Man in motion to the right. Fields takes a snap. He steps in the pocket, throws right. It's caught by the tight end there, Rucker. It's a nice hard running, but he's going to be a couple of yards shy. It's going to set up 3rd and short as we're down to about 3 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. As Fields calls a play, and they're moving quickly now. And they need to, as they're down 2 scores, as we're under 3 minutes. Some confusion here as to what play they want to call. The old man ref is standing in the middle trying to hold it up, and Aaron Glenn just looks like, let's go. What the hell? What's going on? And even the Pats are looking on like, what is wrong with this team? 3rd and 2. The referees are going, what is wrong with the Jets? 4 wide receivers, shotgun. 2:36 left now. Fields takes the snap. 4-man rush, hangs in the pocket, and he's going down. And Fields, he tried to step up, looks like he wanted to run, but he just gets wrapped up by the outside by the defensive end, crashing down the line. It's going to set up 4th down. And this could potentially be it for the Jets. We'll see. He had Hall there. I mean, everyone's pretty well covered. And as he stepped up in the pocket, Ponder just came down the line and cracked him. 4th and 4 now, as we are just about the 2-minute warning. They got to get this playoff before the 2-minute warning. Here it comes. Pressure coming up the middle. Fields throws right, and it's connected to Ruckert, and he drops it. Incomplete, and nice job by 24, the cornerback, just poking it out. It was a good throw by Fields. He had his man. It looked like a 1st down. It was even past the sticks, which is kind of rare these days, but the route was long enough as he throws a little out route. And it just, good job by 24 getting his hand in there to poke it out. And that's going to do it as the Pats are going to take over as we're at the 2-minute warning. And I'd really love to see the Patriots score another touchdown because this -7 is looking mighty salty. We're going to step aside for a second, friends. Hang tight. We're back, friends. As we get another highlight of the game to be next week, Bills and Texans. Can't be worse than this one, right? Can it? I don't know. These Thursday night games. I mean, this one hasn't been too bad, honestly. Got to tip your cap to the Jets, showing a little fight as the Patriots have it here at their own 15-yard line in the jumbo set. Here comes a handoff to Henderson off the right side. He's got 2 or 3, and he's swallowed up right there. Jets have 3 timeouts. See if they take a timeout. Got to imagine a couple 1st downs, and this game's over, yeah. So And Vrabel's over there talking to his men going, we should bury this team. What the hell? What are you doing? 42. Hey, you, Chase on? What the hell? You see that? You missed it. Pettis, nice play. Good job. Well, it's easy to have fun when you're kicking the crap out of the Wispy Jets. Let's see when they, get in there against Buffalo. I don't think it'll be so much fun. But the Pats got something going now, and this quarterback looks mighty fine, I must admit. 2nd and 6. And Mike Vrabel's a hell of a coach. And I'm sure all those Tennessee Titan fans are just thinking, what are we doing with our organization? Because the Tennessee Titans just fired the guy that replaced this guy. And this guy is kicking some serious ass in New England. Again, the big formation in, the 2 tight end. Here comes the handoff again to Henderson. He cuts it upfield, and he's got about 6 yards there, 5 or 6 yards. It's going to set up a 3rd and short as the Jets take another timeout. And Vrabel knows this game's over, and everyone knows this game's over. And all he can say to his coordinators is, we can do better than this because we should bury this sorry-ass team. Minute 50 left in the game. 4th quarter, 27-14, Pats on top. 3rd down and 3 yards to go. As Vrabel contemplates what he's going to have for dinner. Maybe, who knows? Will Campbell, left tackle, 4th pick in the draft, doing Lord's work out there on the left end. As they have the jumbo formation in again. I formation. Holland's out right. May under center. Here comes the snap, and he hands off to Henderson off the right side, and he's got a 1st down, and that'll probably do it. As he gets through, he cuts right off the right side. Nice work by the Pats. Nice blocking there. As Henderson just kind of puts a seal on his game. And a good game for him as he had 3 touchdowns. Vrabel takes out the headset, and that's going to do it. And we're going to not cash the second half Pats -7, which totally sucks because that seemed like the easiest bet of the year because they are far superior to the Wispy Jets. Minute 18 left. As Drake for mayor. Oh, there you go. Yeah, well, we don't need to see any Pats fans. As they get in the victory formation, and May takes a knee, and that's going to do it. And that's going to do it for Thursday Night Football as the Pats just continue to roll, and you figured they would, and they did. Again, got to tip your cap to the Jets for not giving up. These guys are going to be playing for their jobs for next year as they're hyping up the fans, and they should be, and the fans got to love it, man, because this team is damn good, and they're just getting it done. And it's nice to see a team that come in on a short week on Thursday Night Football where these games are usually terrible and just take care of business. So well done by the Pats. Good job all around. And that's it. As Vrabel trots out, looks like he's ready to go. And we're going to step aside and we're going to call it a night and say thank you to everyone for joining the Blue Collar broadcast. And that was a pretty interesting little interaction there with Aaron Glenn. He just kind of said, yeah, whatever, man. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, friends. And maybe again back for Sunday Night Football. We'll see. But best of luck to everyone. Take care now. Bye-bye.